right, this is an area where I am going to do a lot of work. It used to be lamb's ear row. I used to have a row of lamb's ear. I took that out. Then I put in these things here and put pots on top and had vegetables growing, and that worked for a minute. But I am not crazy about it. And if I'm not crazy about something, I change it. I don't just keep it in my garden because, as you can see, I don't have a huge garden. But what I do have, I want to make the most of it. So I'm going to take these things out of the way, the buckets away. I'm not really sure what this is. It smells divine. It grows into this mound, which I like. And I really wish I knew what it was, but it smells so good. If anybody knows what this is, please let me know. I would like to keep it if I like the way it looks. So if it's not a bad thing, I will keep it. At this point, I want to keep, I have a juga at the bottom. This is my beautiful veranda white rose. And I've said in many videos before, this is my favorite rose because my mom named my screen house veranda. She always said, let's go into the veranda. So when she named it that and I saw this plant called veranda white, it was mine. It was no question. And when I'm inside of my kitchen right here, I can look out and see this beautiful rose that as I continually prune, it just comes back and back and back and back. And I don't really have a rose that does that in my garden like this one does. This keeps coming back as I prune. And I'm going to come out here and deadhead. It needs a lot of deadheading. And it will just continue to do that. So I'm going to keep that, the juga, whatever this is. Please let me know what you think it might be. And I'm going to remove these buckets, all the things there. This is a Japanese maple. I'm definitely keeping that. I think that's a juga right here. I will keep that. I have some woodland phlox that comes up in the spring, which are absolutely beautiful. I will have to see what's an annual here and what's a perennial. I have this moonflower that I will most likely take out and put it in the ground. I don't know what this is either. It might be a perennial or it could be an annual. But I put it in and the pollinators love it. If it's a perennial, I will move it back. I don't like it sitting right up front. I didn't realize it would get this big. But I would like to keep it. There is some lamb's ear left over there from the lamb's ear row. I need to move all these containers, get rid of all of this stuff. And yeah, I want to redo this area. And so, yeah, I got my work cut out for me. All right, and looking at what I have, I believe those right here that I pulled were the annuals. And these are bee bombs. These two right here. Not really sure what this is. I believe it's an annual. I do like it, but I don't like it sitting on the edge of the bed like this. So I'm gonna go get my shovel and I will take that out as well. So right now, this is what it's looking like. I'm going to go towards the end and take that out. So down here is my woodland phlox, which I love. I'm not going to keep the lamb's ear that's coming back. Not sure what this is. Since I don't know, I'm not going to keep it. And I'm going to clean out this area. This is going to be a area where it's going to be easy for me, not harder. I'm thinking about using these tools just to clean up a little bit in this area. All right, so I have that whole row complete, taking out the things that I didn't want. Now I'm just deciding what I want to put back in it. The only thing I have in here now is the woodland phlox, ajuga, Japanese maple. I don't know what that rounded bush is, but I'm going to keep that. And then the veranda rose, veranda white. So I'm going to just continue to smooth down this surface with my rake. I have 2 of these bee balms. This is wild bergamot. I am going to put it in the ground. I don't think I want to put it in a container. I think it will do well over time in the ground versus in a container. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put these side by side. As usual, I'm going to use some biotone. I always keep this stuff around for starting or putting new plants in or transplanting old plants. So that's what I'm going to do. Come on now, don't play. Don't play, Mr. B. I ain't messing with you, don't mess with me. Plant because the bees are not gonna let me do my job, so I had to move that plant. They all over it and I'm thankful for it, but I don't want to get stung while I'm trying to work. Into the hole. Got a nice size root ball, so that was on purpose. A little deep, so we can put some more down in there. Perfect. I think bee balm eventually rises. I haven't really seen it to be like a ground cover. So it's new. It's going to take shape. So right now, this is what it's looking like. It's not an annual, so it's one less thing I'll have to deal with. Here's the other one. It's got a nice root ball as well. I'm going to put it right in this area. So right here, I put the first bee balm, and I'm going to put the other one right next to it. I like that there. Let me get my kneeler. So I have moved the bee balm here in this spot. Hopefully it will come up instead of sprawl. I think I'm going to plant this here. Forget the name of it. I will find it and put it on the screen. It's not dead, and it's crying to get out of this pot. So today is your lucky day. This does not have a lot of roots, so I'm not sure if it's going to make it. But I will put some stoma in there. So far I have the bee balm, wild bergamot, 2 of them here. This is woodland phlox. And the soil is very good in this area, so it's got a fighting chance. And I just planted this, got it out of that bucket, and for that I know it is happy. See how it does over the winter. Do you see this bluebeard? I believe it's what it's called. Just picked that up not too long ago, and it is swarming with pollinators. I think I'm going to put that right here. I would love to see that grow up right there. All right, I've been edging around this bed because you get a lot of vines from the grass to the bed. And doing it with a weed whacker works at times, but it doesn't get to the roots. I always love taking this shovel of mine. I love this shovel. And just going around the edge, but not too deep. And just getting these. This is what I'm talking about. I'm sure you got it. It's everywhere. So I try to pull these things up with my shovel. And they run. They run. So, and as you know, for me, edging is the cherry on top. It makes everything look nice and smooth. All right, I'm going to show you what I got done so far with this bed. Like I was saying, I have a lot of these long, look like this. Don't know the name of this, but it is some type of vining weed. And it just crawls all up into the bed. So I have to go in with my shovel and get that out of there. Sometimes I can do it with a weed whacker, but it really doesn't get down to the base of the weed. So getting it by hand is always a nice thing when you have time. So what I have is my 9-bark. This is a Mandevilla, still kicking. I did not train it up. I've tried to, but I got tired, I guess. And that is where it sits, and it looks pretty good. This is my veranda white rose. Love it. I am going to prune it back today. Like I said, I'm going to take those little ones that are dead off just like that. These look fine. So I'll just go in here and clip off these right here. This is a cluster right here, so I'm gonna just go to take that whole thing off. And I'm gonna do that for the entire rose bush. All right, guys, this is the next day. I was able to do my new border, change over the things that I had in the border. I'm just coming out to show you the things that I did yesterday. and show you all the things that I plan on doing today. So let's start over at the border that I worked on yesterday and complete it. Now, I tried yesterday evening, but the sun was so bright, and I prefer to show it in this light. I have my bee balms here, wild bergamot. This is new to me. I'm looking forward to those beautiful purple flowers that it produces. So yeah, this is that. I've added a pot here that was up on the landing there. I mentioned before that I had some woodland phlox. This comes up in the spring. It's absolutely beautiful. And this is a chaste tree. It's C-H-A-S-T-E, chaste tree. And it has beautiful flowers. I am so glad to now have it in the ground. They kind of said it reminded you of a crepe myrtle bush. You can cut back the crepe myrtles to the size that you like. So that's pretty much what I'm wanting to do with this. So this is the before. This is how it's looking now. I'm sure in the years to come it will be a beautiful tree. I did have moonflower in this spot and I just could not do it. I tried. I did not like the way it looked. Even when it did flower, I didn't really care for it. It was like a hot minute and then it was done. I want a little bit more than that. So I took that out and I put in this grass. This is a perennial. It will come back every year, and I will put the name of it on the screen, but I loved it. I saw it at a nursery that I went to just recently. I will be doing a video on that. This was in a container with pumpkins and some other things that were really, really pretty, and this caught my eye and I thought, what kind of ornamental grass is that has some of that burgundy foliage? And I really like the plumes or the plums, whatever you call them. So I picked this one up. This is the Japanese maple that was here. I pruned it and shaped it up a little bit better than what it looked like yesterday. And I'm not really sure how big this one is going to get. I don't mind it getting a little large for this area. When I say large, I mean under 5 feet, but it is a nice, let me go back a little bit. It's a nice size right now, but I would like it a little bit bigger, just a tad bit bigger. And down here, let's get some of this. Down here I have a juga right here and some more of that woodland phlox that I do love so much. This is one of my favorites. This is a Caryopteris, and as usual the pollinators are all over it. This is Beyond Midnight, and there's Tony. Hey Tony, he's still hanging out at the new bird feeder. I did a review on that bird feeder. If you would like to see it, I'll put a little card up at the top and you can check it out. But I love seeing Tony. He's filling up before he takes his long journey, him and the family. So, always good to see Tony in the videos. All right, back to the Caryopteris. It is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, when I saw this at the nursery, it was just covered with pollinators, and it was around a bird feeder, sort of like this. And they had them all the Caryopteris was in planters all around the bird feeder. And I said, oh, I have got to get one of those. That is so pretty. And of course, purple is my favorite color. And it was just something that really caught my eye. So yeah, this is, everything else was here. This bush, my veranda white bush. And so I edged the all the way around, took all the weeds, the vine weeds that were on the edge going from the grass into the beds. I hate those things. So I removed all of that, and everything is like I like. I'm so excited that that is done. I also deadheaded my roses. I went into the container and deadheaded all that back, and there's also new growth coming. I went over here and took out the lilies, the lily foliage that was spent, just making things look a little nicer. And yeah, so I took that off. My alliums, I took the dead spent blooms off of those, and you're left with these beautiful green foliage. I ended up taking some of the containers and putting them down here at the bottom. So I have that one and that one at the end, so I can always put some annuals in there to give this area some color. And I put a totem pole ornamental grass in here, and I thought it would be so nice to have one. And they only had one left. That's saying something. I have my elephant ears. I deadheaded this a little bit. This one has more green foliage than the other. The other one was pretty bare. And I think it's because how this is situated. That one is more sun all day long versus this one over here. But they all look so nice as they flower, when they flower. And I just like the green lower foliage in this container that it gives. It looks very nice to me. And this plant, my Monette purple effect, I did a little deadheading on it, but I just really love that foliage. That's all it has to do, but it gets those beautiful purple flowers in the spring, summer, somewhere around in there. And this is the second one. So I kind of cleared off the landing. It's not as crowded now. It looks so inviting. I can just come over here, have a seat, and to hear those sounds, oh my gosh, I love it. My blueberry is actually not dead. It's just going through its colors, and actually it was probably not getting the water that it needed, but it's deciduous. It's going to lose all of these leaves, so I'm not worried about it. I'm just letting it do its thing. And this is that third sedum in the container, head container, and it has this opening here, and that's okay. I'm not going to do anything with this right now. I'm just going to let it sit. And let me show you what I'm going to work on today. This is my vegetable garden. I do not want blueberries anymore. I do not want strawberries anymore. They do absolutely nothing. So I'm just going to remove that and put something over there that I want to see. I may take this mirror down. I have a iron piece that I would like to put on here instead. I will keep my little sayings up here. I do like them. When in doubt, look up. Remember that rainbow video that I had? It was perfect when I took that video and looked at this sign and saw that beautiful rainbow in the sky. That was memorable. It takes a long time to grow old friends. That will always be up there. I did have another one up here that said, "Then sings my soul." How Great Thou Art is the song. And I found that at a place, I don't even remember where I found it, but it spoke to me. Anytime something speaks to me, I like to be able to see it. So I had that in my garden. I may put that back up there. I just had to, some of the paint came off, so I had to do some repairs on it. So that will be back up there soon. But I will be taking this mirror off and putting that iron piece that I have. I think that will be a little bit more appropriate. I don't really need a mirror there. Even though a mirror makes your small space look larger, this just isn't doing it for me. It's okay. Hello. Anyway, this is my Saffron Druin rose. It's new. Like I said, I want this thing to go all the way over to that side of the vegetable garden, and I can just see it. I can just see how beautiful it would be when that happens. I can see it in my head. I want to do something here. I use this bed, of course, for my potatoes, for my garlic. I'm not a big vegetable planter. I do have these bags for certain things. I think I would prefer to have containers versus the bags. The bags just look a little, I don't like the way they sag and droop and all that. And I don't need as many as I have over here. These things have been a godsend. I love these. It's just chicken wire or some type of wire that I can put in here to keep things upright. It has really been helpful. I got a bunch of them for free at a garage sale. Lady had them just sitting out, and I grabbed them all. But they really, really help when you're trying to keep rabbits or something like that out of your garden. You can put something over the top, another piece of that on top, and you really have something that the rabbits or squirrels can't get into. So I really, really like that. So I think what I'm going to do is take those bags, empty the content of what's in the bag into this container. I need more soil anyway, so I'm going to empty that in there, and I'm going to empty these bags and all that in here as well. I want to use this space better, and if I'm not using, I usually have tomatoes or something like that in it, but I've been putting tomatoes in other areas of the garden. So I may leave one, I may leave one, but I don't need 4. I don't need 5 over here. 1 is good enough. I'm going to take out all of the coleus and just prepare that for winter, as well as this box here. I'm going to do the same. I loved having my umbrella up. I got this humongous umbrella holder because this umbrella was so heavy. Everything that I tried, the umbrella was just falling over the table. This thing will not fall, and I love spending time outside, love having something covering when it's blasting, like right now in this vegetable garden. I need this, so I'm gonna pull it up. It's just another room in the garden, and I need to do something with my cushion. It's splitting open, so I need to get my sewing needle out and get that taken care of. But yeah, I want to take care of that I mentioned. I may go ahead and get some more sedums to put in that top container, and these 2 or this one. I think the other ones will be okay. This one is still nice and green. So yeah, that is the goal for today. I'm going to clean out my vegetable garden and get started right now. I'm getting ready to cut my boxwoods, just cut them with my trimmer. I love using my DeWalt 20-volt max. Love this thing, love this thing. So I'm gonna do both sides. I have to say, you really have to be careful when you're doing anything with boxwoods because a lot of wasps like to be in there. I've got stung, not at this location, my location, but I've got stung trimming other people's boxwoods, and you know, that's where they like to hide or nest or whatever they do. So be very careful when you're doing that. And I'm trying to make this into a hedge, so not so much like I'm doing rounded. I think what I'll do, I kind of like the rounded, but I was thinking more flat, but I do like the rounded edges of the round top. So I think I'll go for that instead of just a flat top. Always come back and stand and see what it looks like. I really like that. Looks very, very nice. My battery is running low, so I'm gonna have to get another one. Another tip with cutting bushes is make sure that it's not in the high 80s, 90s. It is 60 degrees. I think the high is going to be 70 something today. So it's a perfect time. We're really moving into fall. So this is a good time to start trimming those bushes back. So like I said, I am going to be eliminating a lot of these cloth bags and using my containers. I just emptied 2 bags, cloth bags, into this container, this raised bed. I'm going to keep this one for tomatoes. I will put another whiskey barrel over here since this is a whiskey barrel and make it more cohesive. I may just empty these 2 into, or keep this one, empty that cloth bag into another raised bed over in my flower garden. And when I do that, I do add amendments to the soil because it's been used before, but I'm not a big proponent of starting over from scratch. I just continue to layer compost after compost after compost, and preferably that I've made in my own garden. But right now I just moved those. I had 2 right here. I don't need 2 here, so that's just a waste of cloth or whatever over in this area. I'm only going to have 1 on this side. It will be a whiskey barrel because that thing is huge. And yeah, I think that will be a great idea. So I'm going to finish this side of the boxwoods. I think that looks very, very nice, and that's going to look even better. There are some simple tools that I like to use. This is one of them. This I broke by accident. It was not that I was using it, but this I got from the Dollar Tree. I believe it was the Dollar Tree. It was either Dollar Tree or Aldi. I believe it was Dollar Tree. But you'll see like this little broom handle by itself, and then you'll see they come in this color and green. And I just love it because it gets in those little small spaces for those little small things, especially like this, that you can just go in and clean up without taking all the mulch with me. That can go in the compost pile. So over here in the vegetable garden, like I said, I'm going to remove the coleus in these window boxes, and I'm going to move this whiskey barrel over here and put one of these tomato cages in it in the next season when it's tomato time. It's not tomato time right now, but I'm still going to move it over there to be prepared for that time. And I'm going to just use my containers instead of cloth. So I'm going to get started with that right now. That looks so much better. I have not had a full raised bed with soil in a very long time. As you know, it goes down and down and down. I may, not sure what I'm gonna do with it over the fall. Just probably put a bunch of leaves on top for that time. But right now, it looks fabulous. Another great tip about these little cages or chicken wire fencing is you can put them right on top of your containers for the spring, especially the spring. I have found rabbits nesting in those containers, in the blue containers that I showed yesterday. And you know, that's not what you want. They will, all the spaces in my garden to have to raise your babies, or to, do all the things you do, you go into my box, my raised beds. Not these, but there is no limit, it seems like. It was the bigger blue boxes that I put up. I'll show you what I'm talking about. But yeah, they had, the mama was in there, and as soon as I went to go in there, she jumped out and covered the babies up with my mulch and straw and all that stuff. So I look in there, and there's 10, 15 babies right there in my box. So to eliminate that and encourage them to go somewhere else, I put these on top. Just like that. And I put some pins in it to hold it down. So that's just one way of keeping them out. This works as well. Netting, whatever works, I use. Sometimes I just lay it on top. So you get the point. So that's what I want to see. I want to see this type of stuff instead of the cloth. The cloth keeps collapsing, and I just don't like the look that it does. What happens when that happens? Alright, so I'm going to put another container here. Get rid of this. Yes, I have changed clothes. Every time I throw on a short sleeve shirt, I regret it. It makes me so hot. I'm so used to having long sleeve cotton uh, shirts like this, buttoned all the way up. It just keeps me cool. When I need to wipe my face, I can do that. I can't do it with a short sleeve. I can't do it with my skin. It just makes me hot and clammy. So yes, I have changed clothes and I feel so much better. All right, back to work. So much better, so much better. So I'm gonna do these coleus now. Get that cleaned up. It's amazing how cool I feel now. I feel much cooler, even though the sun is still coming down on me. When I had that short sleeve cotton shirt on, I just was every second wiping with my towel. And I don't have that same reaction now with this long. It's just amazing. Some people have the total opposite. They can't go with long sleeves. They have to have short. You know, whatever works for you, but this works for me big time. Now I pulled these out of the other bed. These are not real. These are just glass fruit and vegetables. This is plastic. I believe this one is plastic. But anyway, I think they're cute. When I find stuff like that, I think about my vegetable garden. This one is garlic. And I just think they're very cute. I like to use them in spaces that are empty. Because we're heading into the fall, I'm going to be putting them up because they're glass and I don't want them to break over the winter. And then I'll bring them back out. Just little stuff like that I like to decorate with. I have some in there. I have some. I have some in there, and I just think it looks cute in a vegetable garden. Of course, people don't think that they're real, but they're cute, in my opinion. And anything that I enjoy, something small like that I enjoy, why not? I like using steel equipment. I have a steel trimmer, a steel blower. I did have garden shears. I returned those. I didn't like them. But with the bigger tools like this, you can use the steel battery. I have a bunch of these because I use them not only at home but on my jobs. They are nice and powerful. Don't have to worry with a cord or anything. And as you saw, I also use DeWalt. I like to use their trimmer. And I have some other tools that I can't think of that I use with DeWalt. But I love the fact that the batteries are interchangeable. And so, yeah, so I'm done. I did a little cleanup with the blower around the areas that I just removed a bunch of soil and all the things. So I'm going to remove that mirror and put up the new ornament that I want over there. So I'm going to show you the two pieces I have. And I may just decide to keep the mirror, but I don't know. We'll see. This one. And So I'm gonna go and look at it, turn this off and look at it, see which one I like best. All right, I decided on this one. I just like the way it looks. And I did put my other sign, Then Sings My Soul. Every time I see it, I just want to sing that wonderful song about my Savior. So yes, that is done on that side. I think it looks nice. And I'm gonna turn around here. I put that one on the greenhouse, and I like that there as well. So if we were not in full sun before, we are now, and I am completely finished for what I was going to do today. The only thing I did not do that I'm going to do later is mend these cushions. And what else did I want to do? I'm sure there's other things that I did not touch. But anyway, those things that I did, I took those cloth containers and emptied the contents in the raised bed. I put some over in the flower garden as well. And just put these cages on top. I just love having the cages. They really keep the squirrels out. They keep the rabbits out. And if I'm not using it, I'm just putting the cages there until I have something in it. I was able to take out all the coleus that were in the window boxes, or the boxes on the bottom. They're no longer window boxes, just boxes. And I removed a lot of those cloth. There they are, the cloth bags. But I do like using these whiskey barrels and just my containers. I don't like how they look, the cloth, how they just break down and collapse and look kind of, I don't like the way that looks. The other thing that I wanted to do that I did not do yet is I'm going to take the strawberries out of that container and the blueberry out of that container. I may put coleus over the coleus. To me is so pretty in the summer, so I'll just leave it blank, put a coleus in there. They really fill up a little space and look so nice. So I did hang my ornament on the shed there, and I think it looks very nice. I put my Then Sings My Soul sign back up there, and I also trimmed my boxwoods. They look very nice now. You know, it just makes you feel good when you've got some things accomplished. That is done. This area is in full sun now, and it looks so much better. So much better. The landing is even a lot cleaner. And I was able to edge around this bed just to clean it up, get all the vine weeds that was pulling from the grass into the bed. These are things that can be done when you have a little time on your hand. You don't have to do it all in one day. This was done yesterday and today, so I had 2 days to finish it all because I am not working in anyone's garden right now. So I can work in my own for a change, and I love it. So thanks guys for watching. If you found this video helpful and you like to see other videos just like it, please hit that subscribe button, and I would love to have you as part of RB the Garden Nanny family. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.